Floss Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we're the BosStitchers. Thanks for joining us tonight. Today is June 6th, and this is episode 68. And we've been talking amongst ourselves, and we don't have a lot to show really tonight, do we? But
No.
So if you
don't, but we wanted to come on and do one more episode before we go to Stitchcon.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about Stitchcon. We do have a little bit of stitching to show.
We do,
and,
yeah.
No haul though, because
we have to save our money.
Saving our money.
Yeah.
Well, we had all the haul last time with celebrations.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a relatively short floss tube, this is for you.
Right. Would you like to throw out the first stitch?
Yeah, I've never thrown it out this early.
Okay. All right.
So I have had a very monogamous May. I had been working on this in April. It was a Boss Me selection for me. And I just kept working on it then. We went to Stitch North, and I thought, oh, this is good because, big blocks of color. It's Prim Village by Holt. And I just haven't been able to put it down. So I'm kind of continuing in that vein, and it's going to come to Stitchcon with me. But I have had a lot done.
Yeah.
And
you finished all
I finished the border.
Yeah.
And it's true, I haven't completely finished any more houses. When I took this out in April, I had the first 3 in the top row done. And I haven't completely finished any others. But I've come a long way on them. And I've also filled in a lot of the 2 rows of motifs. I went back and any color that I was finished with, but I hadn't done the motifs, I went back and I did those. So I'd be completely done with that color. And I've just kept moving ahead. And I just said to Jane, I think when I go to Stitchcon, I'm going to be putting a lot of roofs on because that part, I've only got those top 3 ones that are done. So I might even bring an extra skein of that color if I've got one around. And, I guess you don't really get a lot of stitching done maybe at Stitchcon, Jane.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
There are other things to distract you.
And I can be easily distracted. But I think I'll make a good dent in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the fabric?
Oh, the fabric? Glad you asked. It's 25 count oatmeal Lugana from, it's Lori Holt's fabric line. I had got this whole kit and caboodle from Backwater Shop.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know that I've ever done a fully monogamous May for Mania before.
Oh, you didn't work on anything else?
No.
Wow.
This is it.
Okay.
You might be saying to yourself, then why aren't you finished, Chris?
But... No. I know how long cross stitch takes. What was your other Boss Me?
I was off to a great start January and February, and I think March, April, May, and I think June's heading in that direction. I've only touched one of the projects.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Portuguese fish, which I love.
That was your other May one?
No, that was April.
No.
No. That was April, I think. And no, sorry, I'm confusing things now. That was May.
If you had them all done, you would know.
I would. And June is Quaker Genetics.
Oh, yeah.
Ink circles that I love too.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. I might get to that.
Yeah.
The month is young, sort of.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And you want to save something to do at Stitchcon.
I know. I was, laughing to myself, like, oh, what if I finish this, before?
Ooh, what if you do?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Right.
Well, we'll talk later about the other things we'll bring with us, right? To
Okay.
Stitchcon.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's your
that's
stitching.
pretty much it.
All right.
Yeah. How about you?
In my Looney Tunes bag.
Yeah.
I haven't showed this in a while.
No.
And I still love it so much. From Studio 88 West, who is on Etsy with my Bugs Bunny charm or zipper pull. So fun.
All right, touches.
So you'll be surprised to see that I'm still working on Stony Creek, Nature's Best for the Path. And I'm working on the fish here. It's called Under the Sea. Doing this for a friend of mine. But I did go over her house and showed her the progress. And we picked colors, a color, for the, there's a border with color in between. And
that's a good thing to work on.
yeah, so I picked, I brought a bunch of colors over and we chose one. And so here we are. Let me just fold it up here. Sorry.
That's all right.
Banging
Do you
you.
need a
Nope.
No, you don't.
All right.
Oh, I think you got a lot more done.
Here we go.
All this area here.
Yep. So that's
That
all.
looks great.
That's done. The only thing left to do is this fish and then outline. I went away with some friends this past weekend. We went to New Hampshire and
Nice.
stayed at a friend's house. And it was a really crappy weekend.
Yeah, it was. The weather was.
Oh no! It rained all day Saturday. It rained, but I haven't seen we haven't gotten together like this in a while.
Yeah.
So it was fun just to sit
Hang
around
out.
and eat, and and I
What
stitched.
else?
We talked and I stitched.
That's good.
So I got. I actually did all of the back stitching for this fish here, and then I did some of this fish. Started a little bit of the back stitching, but what we decided on is a purple variegated thread for the inside border here. So I've completed the bottom and started going up one of the sides just because I got a little bit bored with this guy here. So, but he's the last
version.
He's the last one to do.
Yeah.
And I do have to put a stem in here. There's a stem that goes all the way down from the greenery.
Okay.
And then it will be done.
Wow.
So
That
I'm pretty
could
motivated
be a
to.
Stitchcon finish. Couldn't it?
Could be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, I
So
see.
the purple.
You can put in some there. Yeah, that's really looks nice.
So the
that
purple we chose was wisteria from Color and Cotton.
Very nice.
And it's not terribly variegated, but there is some variegation in it.
I love wisteria.
So yeah.
I mean
The flower?
actual, yeah.
The actual wisteria.
Yeah.
Well, I love Color and Cotton's wisteria
I do
too.
too.
So,
Oh, speaking of color and cotton,
yeah.
did you hear that? I think they had their grand opening.
One of our viewers said that if we were going to Galleria this year, she'd give us a ride. But
That makes me cry.
I know.
Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
Someday we'll see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, okay. Good.
All right. So that is
That's
Under
real
the
progress,
Sea.
Jane.
And then the second thing I worked on is my, well, I call it the more you weigh because that's what the saying says, but it all started with this chart from Sue Hill. It's called Eat Cake. And it says, the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake. So I left off the words here, but I put in the kidnap piece and decided that in addition to the strawberry shortcake here, I was going to put in all kinds of junk food and dessert motifs on one chart. And this project lives in my OG stitchery bag that I got from Tracy. And I love this one. I love the lemons there.
Yeah.
And
great colors.
Pretty back fabric.
And she always puts
the
a great
lemons inside.
Zipper pull on it.
And it came with this zipper pull. So, the last time I showed you, I was working on a cupcake. And I finished the cupcake. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. So we have the strawberry shortcake, and then there's the donut 1/1. And then I had a book that I took the hamburger out of. And then, yeah, can you hold that? Yeah. And then this cupcake came, this was a freebie chart from Yarnspirations, and it is yarnspirations.com. And the picture actually had the cupcake holder as pink with the turquoise frosting, but that wasn't right. So I had to
that would turn your teeth blue.
No, that was ridiculous. So I had to switch it. But anyway, I finished the cupcake. Don't tell me. This is 28 count Cashel linen called Lemonade.
Very pretty color.
From Color and Cotton. And it's a lot more yellow than showing here.
Yeah, it really does look like lemonade.
It does. It does. Some subtle modeling, but so then I found another chart. I found a chart on Etsy that I got, and it is a piece of pizza. So I'm doing the piece of pizza right here. I started it.
Is that a I'm
gonna do this 1/1 because otherwise it's gonna be kind of big. The cupcake turned out probably bigger than I wanted it to be, but I think
good though.
But it's pretty.
Yeah.
So I'll do some small motifs and some large motifs. I think the pizza would be pretty big if I didn't do it 1/1. So
that will
I started at 1/1 and
scale there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming along very nicely.
So, and this was a Boss Me call for May.
For one motif?
To do 2.
Oh.
That was silly of me.
I know. You overachiever, you.
I know. So, I thought it was 3, but then I checked. And reality caught me before I made my board, and I put 2.
Thank God.
So yeah. Anyway, I got to finish another one. But I have some really fun things that.
Is this finished when you want it to be finished?
Yes. So let me just show you So this is the piece of fabric.
So you're not going to run out, is what you're saying,
right? But I'm already on this side. I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
So then I'll put something on the other side, and then I can go up and down as far as I want.
Right.
And I have some cute little charts that have like little pieces of candy.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Little Hershey's Kisses that I can kind of
sprinkle around,
spread around.
Yeah.
So
very nice.
Yeah. So You know, this might be going to Stitchcon with
That
me. I don't know.
reminds me, I had an errand to run before work on Friday, and so I stopped, then I had some time to go in between. So I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts, and it was absolutely packed. There were like a ton of kids in there, and it's near a middle school in town. And so I thought, oh, maybe it's like this every morning. And then I heard like somebody say, I just want to get coffee. I don't care about the free donut. And then I saw the sign and it was free donut day. So they were almost completely wiped out of donuts. And this was like at 8 o'clock in the morning or something. It was pretty funny. Is that it for whips?
So that's it for whips. Yeah.
Well, moving right along.
No finishes.
No finishes. No FFOs.
No FFOs. No haul.
Plans?
Yes.
We got lots of plans.
Yeah, we got lots of plans. So
we're leaving next Wednesday for Stitchcon.
Yeah.
And
we'll be getting up at the crack of dawn.
Oh yeah, like I think before dawn actually. And we'll be driving with our traveling companion, Tracy, from OG Stitchery. So our goal is, I don't think we're stopping on the way there, are we, at any shops on our way to?
Yeah, we're stopping at Hobby House on the way to Stitchcon.
Oh, okay, we are back to that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I know what we're doing now. I'm dying to go to Hobby House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
From what you and everyone else said.
It's great.
It's been there.
It's great.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So Wednesday's going to be a really busy day because
Yeah.
we'll stop there in Western New York. And then we are going to drive all the way to Ohio, if not Cincinnati, and go to Canton, Ohio, right?
Yep.
And then we'll be within striking distance for Thursday morning when it begins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll, we're going to take 2 days to get there, and then we'll take 2 days to get back. So, so do you know yet what you're bringing?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to bring this, of course.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring the third Prairie School 1992 Santa, which I've really taken kind of a hiatus on, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think I've touched that since April, maybe. Love to have a finish, but I don't know that that'll happen. And then just if by chance I happen to finish Prim Village and Prairie School Santa, or if I need further diversion, I'm bringing Assorted Sorts by Ink Circles.
Oh, yeah. That's a cute one.
Yeah, I love that one. And I just really kind of started that and then had to move on to other stuff. So,
Yep.
And Tracy, if you're watching this, I am limiting myself to 3 projects. I've already quizzed Jane on how big the trunk of your car is, and I'm going to try to keep my luggage limited.
Yes, we'll travel light.
Right, because who knows what the heck we'll be bringing back with us, right? So what's your plans?
So I want to bring something that I can, continually stitch on, some big blocks.
Yes.
So I have a few things that I'm thinking about.
Quite a few entries there.
So I have Samhain and Salem because I could just keep stitching on a house.
Right.
And then
Get nervous, Tracy.
things I know for certain.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could stitch the witches.
Yeah, that's
Then I
a
have
big
Halloween This Way from the Primitive Hair. And that's a good one because they're big signs.
Right.
So
You
if I
have that
can
great
get that,
fabric.
yeah,
that,
so if
right?
I can get that to a point where I can just do fill in, maybe that'll come. And then there's always Sylvester Alphabet where I'm
so you're at the fill-in point on that, right? Background.
on a few of the letters. So I could always bring that.
Totally off the topic,
Yeah.
but just because I'm coughing.
Mm.
Have you seen about the wildfires in Canada?
Yeah.
And it's, kind of coming this way. It's really bad in New York City at the moment. And kind of coming this way. And it did say it would go all the way to Ohio.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't know in what,
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to clear out of here. Today was hazy.
Okay, yeah.
It's supposed to clear out of here, I think, by tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
But yeah, that's terrible.
And aside from our personal discomfort, clearly for Canada, that's much worse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Pretty early start to that season, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other thing that we're bringing, and if you're coming to Stitchcon Weekend B, please come and find me and Chris, because we have a little something for you, and I'll give you a little
teaser
preview here. So we're going to be giving out tubes. And these tubes have our floss tube name. They also have our Instagram name and our email. And then they have a little picture of, some scene in Boston. And this one happens to be Paul Revere. So Chris and I have put together 300 tubes
in our free time
for our 300 closest friends. And each tube is they have a few buttons and a bunch of beads and a needle. So please come and pick one up, because we don't want to take 300 of these home. As another incentive for you to just come and say hello, one of these 300 tubes will have a special button in it, and it's going to be a green star button. And if you are the lucky person who gets that star button, then we have a special little gift for you. So if you're going to Stitchcon, please stop.
Come and see us.
Come see us, say hello, and that's part of the fun of the retreat is meeting all the new people. So we hope you'll stop by our table. And I think that's it. What else you got going on? I have Harley this weekend.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be busy then.
Yep. So I have my niece this weekend, so there might not be a lot of
stitching going on.
Prep going on for stitching. Yeah.
Hopefully you'll pack at some point between now and Wednesday in an ungodly hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try tomorrow night to go to Stitch New England.
Oh, good.
Pam has a Wednesday night drop-in Stitch Groove, and along with Pam, our friends Deb and Deborah are driving along with her to Stitchcon. So it's 3 of us from kind of the north and the 3 of them from the south, and we're staying over at the same places. We're going to meet up at Hobby House. So I'm thinking I want to drop in and see what their plans are.
Okay. Yeah.
So I hope I make that. I don't know that I have any other.
Oh, Sunday we have our we have Crafternoon. So Chris and I actually belong to we don't belong. It's a group of friends, and we've been meeting together for 25 years.
Yeah.
But we meet once a month at somebody's house, and on Sunday we're meeting at our finisher's house.
Yeah.
So we're going to be picking up our finishes to bring to Stitchcon.
No time like the present.
That's right. That's right. Cutting it a little close.
Janet, I hope you're at the sewing machine right now.
So we'll pick those up, and then we have to put them together into some little package or bag or something. So wrap them up
you
for
mentioned
Stitchcon.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So So, like we said, this was going to be a quickie. And
Gee, it's so short when we don't buy anything, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. It is, but
we'll take care of that.
I was
going to
say we're probably going to make up for it on the next floss tube. So
temptation in every turn.
Exactly. So if you're new to us, thank you for joining us. We hope you will like and subscribe. And for all of our viewers who have stuck with us through thick and thin, we appreciate you coming back. So until after Stitchcon, take care and we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.